Hello, everyone, and welcome to episode 7 of my Let's Play Mind Over Magic series. It's been a minute since I released one of these. I apologize for the delay, but I have been quite preoccupied with some other games that you may have seen on my channel. So I'm back in the swing of things, and we're back to some Mind Over Magic content. So let's get started. I had a few comments on the last video, and it made me kind of think about what I wanted to do. So I think at the end of the last video, I talked about going down here and researching the canopy bed and starting to make some like fancy bedrooms for our mages, but that's a lot of research points, and it would be nice to have a dedicated research room. Specifically, let's look at the rooms over here. We've got two. We've got the Mage Study, which gives 100% research rate. It requires an arcane secretary and a scrivener's desk. We don't have the scrivener's desk yet. And then everything else we can do. It can be private, it can be skewed. We need 2 bookshelves or a large bookshelf, which we'll just make 2 regular bookshelves. Let's look at the next one, though. This is the Mage's Tower. So this gives 200% research rate, which is pretty awesome. It's double the effectiveness of the Mage's Study. The Mage's Tower requires an arcane secretary, a scrivener's desk, private, skewed, and towered. It requires 3 or more bookshelves or 1 large bookshelf. So what we're going to do is we're going to research the scrivener's desk. And while that's happening, let's make a private, skewed, and towered room. And we have the perfect spot for this. So it's going to go right here. And here's what I'm thinking. If we just demolish. Demolition time, folks. Then what we can do is we can build a ladder up. And build the room like right here, just so, because it needs to be towered. And what else did it need? Towered, private, and skewed. So this also needs to be towered. This common room. Let's double check that we're not going to mess up the common room. You know, what am I thinking? Here's what, it's not even going to touch. You'll see when I make this. All right, let's get started. The other thing that I wanted to do is build some graves. And you'll see why in a bit. I'm not super proud about this one. I guess our graves can just go like right here. Three looks good. Okay. So we can do something like this. I'm just gonna make the roof over here like this. We can leave this with a roof, that's fine. And we can bring this ladder up a little bit. And we can do, not foundation, that's not right. Floor, you know what, we don't actually need. I'm sorry, I'm being so indecisive. Yeah, that's fine, the roof can stay. Okay. What I'm going to do is a wall right here. So see, here's the thing. There's going to be a gap here, so these rooms won't be connected to each other in any way whatsoever. We'll make the Mage's Study just as big as it needs to be. I do believe the ladder needs to come up 1 from where the floor is, but I could be wrong there. We'll see. Okay, it does need to be skewed, so this actually works well for skewed. We don't even need to adjust the wall on that side. Ooh, that looks like something. We'll confirm that. And I do also want to... Okay, some roof won't work there. You know what we can do? We can build some floor like this. This looks so bad. But essentially what I don't want is I don't want water damage. So, you know what we might be able to do is like something like this, maybe? So that it's not actually connected. We'll see. We could also use this section right here, which I'm making with floor, to add a mana lantern. Which I think would be helpful, considering our research is happening there. Give them lots of opportunities to collect mana. Or recharge their mana. What am I saying? Oh, no recreation scheduled for Titus. What's going on there? Oh, P was just hungry, that's all. One of the comments was also asking if I was still doing the food thing where when they're hungry, they go to this no starving whatever schedule. It seems to be working really well. The only time that I don't have somebody on there is when I need them to make sure that they don't eat, and then I put, or to make sure that they do eat for a trial or whatever. So yeah, he needs to be craving recreation. Ignacio, are you okay? No, he's not on the correct schedule. Ignacio. June just needs to cast in an intermediate classroom, which this is an intermediate classroom. That's good. All right. So this room, let's just look here. Elevated, towered, lofted, private, and skewed. That's a lot of keywords, but that is everything we need. So let's, my gosh, where is it? Workshops, Mage's Tower. Private, skewed, towered, we got all three of those. So now we need the Arcane Secretary, the Scrivener's Desk, and 3 bookshelves. So let's move our Arcane Secretary in there. Oops. Move. I would also like to build some windows in here so you know they've got some light. There we go, that'll look nice. And let's see how our research is coming along. 615, that's good. We're also going to build furniture, bookshelves. We're going to need 3 of these. Just do 1, 2, and 3. Squeezing everything in this little room. And this is considered a workshop now, so that's good. Alright, things are looking up. And they were able to build this roof here, so we don't have to worry about any rain problems. I would like to build, I think we shrunk a lightning rod, so we can put that on this roof right here. That should be good. And there we go. Alright, once we're done with that Scrivener's desk, we will be able to have this room as a Mage's Tower. So that'll be really exciting. 200% research rate. Scrivening, I haven't talked about that in any of my videos, I don't think. I just don't see the point in it. It's expensive to do. Yeah, it's expensive to do, and I don't think it's worth it. So, that's about all I have to say about scrivening. Once we actually unlock the desk, I can go through the different options that you have with it. But yeah, overall, it's just too expensive. Just get students and graduate them like I'm doing. Speaking of, we'll go ahead and... Yeah, I don't feel like doing all these, so let's just graduate all these guys. I think I maybe wanted to hire June. Yeah, June has Move Faster Indoors, but I don't think any of these other ones. These are just students that I hired just to get rid of, so... Time to graduate! And does anyone need a mood boost? Let's double check here. Nope, looks like we're good. I usually just go ahead and leave the Raven Cult as the one doing these rituals because they just have that permanent move debuff. So might as well help them out when we get the opportunity. So we do have some graves here. So what these graves are going to do is they'll spawn a spirit that will go into the fog and get us a smoke pearl. So that's exciting. To do that, though, we're going to need to fill the graves. And the other thing that these graves will do is they'll spawn Hallowlily. And we are using Hallowlily for fibrous textile. It requires 3 Hallowlily per textile. So, yeah, I would like to get more of that. So let's summon... I'm just going to summon Nature 1 students here. And I'm going to summon 2 of them. And then, we're going to use those students to fill the graves. Yay. Let's not talk about the specifics, you know. It's in bad taste. This isn't RimWorld. Alright, Kenna, hello. Welcome. Enjoy your last meal. And Leanna, wonderful. It is unfortunate that we got Kenna because humans start with an extra death save. That's like their thing. So we're gonna need to try a little harder to, you know, get them into a grave. So I'm just gonna send them into battle. They don't need to fill their mana, that's fine. Alright, we can watch as they take their final steps in this school. Not really, though, because they'll be with us forever as ghosts, you know? Let's look at the bright side. Oh, wow. We're just gonna pass. Oh, my goodness. Ouch. Oh, Leanna is even, like, hasted right now. Wow. It's making this going... It's gonna take a minute longer. Also, these enemies are not that strong. I probably should have done a more difficult battle. There we go. Oh no. I hate it when this happens. Alright, so... somebody's gonna have to bring Leanna over here. So we'll just go ahead and increase the priority on these. And Kenna is still passed out, so... where's Leanna? Is somebody burying her now? Oh, there she is. Okay, so when somebody dies and you put them in a grave, you need to hold a funeral. So, yes, let's hold a funeral. And we'll go ahead and have Kenna go back into a fight, because I believe in them. Ooh, ouch. Alright, well, there's the last death save. So, now we get to fill a second grave. Yay! Right, so... you can see we're already growing the Hallowlily in this grave. So as soon as the other student gets placed in their grave, we will be growing a second one, and then a third one after we hire some more. You know, I think I want to do one more grave just so we have 4. That sounds good. There's also going to be some additional graves that we unlock as we go further down the dark skill tree or research tree. We'll get there. All right, let's hold a funeral now. And then the ghost can go ahead and summon us another student. Who's idle? Sabine. Do you need something to do? Aha. It's because they didn't have tending and harvesting checked. Like, there's always tending to be done. Alright, we got one new student. Let's get a second one. And then Milo and whoever else can go battle. Oh, it's another human. Oh my gosh. Alright, 2 humans. Jeez Louise, how annoying. And it's annoying because the humans get extra death saves. Like, out of all the races, if you're going to be sending students to their death, humans are the worst ones to do because it takes twice the work. Anyways, I guess that's what I get for sending students to their death. I do wish they would change this mechanic. Like, it just, it doesn't sit quite right with me. But at the same time, it's like, I need Hallowlilies, so... Defeat. Alright, we'll give them a second to recover from that, and they can go right back into fights. How's our research coming along? It feels like it's taken forever. We're almost done. Milo has been knocked out. Alright, they're both ready. Get back into it. You guys got this. Actually, you can just have them do it up here so they're closer to be... have their corpses moved. Oh my gosh, they're hasted. So they've each got 2 turns before the enemies. Ooh, didn't matter. Ooh. Sorry. Ooh. Oh, poor kids. Well, they'll live on forever as ghosts. You know? What can you do? It's a magical school, like... I feel like that's, like, the norm for magical schools, like... I'm just gonna go ahead and get some of these crystals, which I have definitely been neglecting. The crystals, since they changed what you get from them, I mean, it's nice. Like, there's some fancy food in here, like, that's cool and all. There's a few potions, but, like, overall, they don't seem very worth it anymore. Like, it's more work than it's worth. In fact, I don't think I'm even going to bother doing them anymore. The battle ones are still great. And the ones that give... especially the ones that give luxury items early on in the game, because it's a way to get, you know, luxury items when you might not have one otherwise. But it's also great towards the end game when you're looking at specifically the final biome, which is like with the bristle cones. I'm sorry, with the rune leaf, rune wood, and the sculpt stone. Like, the luxury crystals in that biome can give you, what are they called? These emerald statues, which give 30 luxury. Like, that's amazing. Oh, our research is done, so we can go ahead and build the Scrivener's desk. Just gonna toss that right here in the corner. Once that is built, this should be a Mage's Tower. All right, there we go, Mage's Tower. Wonderful. So I'm gonna go ahead and swap back to our fancy canopy bed research. And let's look at the Scrivener's desk so that you can see kind of what it offers, and maybe it's right for you. Maybe it's right for your playthrough, but for me, I just can't see it. So first off, we can make adept scrolls. So to make an adept scroll, it's going to take 3 ash parchment, 6 anemone cells, and 6 smoke pearl. And it costs 100 lightning power, basically. It just seems like a lot for... I think it only makes 1 at a time. Here, we can do 1 and see how it goes. I do love the wallpaper in the Mage's Tower. I think it looks really cool. It's like spacey with the stars that are moving. Yeah. All right, the adept scrolls are almost done. Let's see how many drop on the floor. Oh, already taking them. Wow. Can I not see? It's just one. Yeah. So 3 ash parchment and 6 anemone cells for 1 single adept scroll. Yeah, that's not it. Not for me, anyways. I think that the cost is way too much. Like, let's look at how much it costs to make 1 ash parchment. It costs 10 smoke stick for 1 single ash parchment. That means that each adept scroll costs you 30 smoke stick. That's a lot. I don't think I even have any smoke stick right now, do I? And I'm growing like 6 of them at a time. Okay, I've got 33 smoke stick, which is not very much. And yeah, I've got 5 smoke stick planters. I guess I can build a 6th since we're kind of low on it, honestly. Go ahead and build another Phoenix's Kiss too. Can't hurt. And I think we've got enough ice flower. We've got 13. Alright, I'm happy with this. So we've got our new research room knocked out. That's amazing. We've got our graves filled. Those were the 2 main things that I wanted to do immediately when we started this episode. So yay. We can go ahead and just go through the process of grieving for these 2 as well. Anybody have any words they would like to say for our dearly departed Milo? We did not know you long, but we appreciate your service. Thank you for growing all of the Hallowlily and getting us the smoke pearl. Okay, let's keep going. Wow, our research is already going way faster. Like, we've already researched the large bookshelf, and actually this is a recipe for rune wood. So 5 wood and 5 wormweed pods. And it looks like it's made with the weaver bird. So let's go ahead and add this. We'll do this until we've got 200. And we've obviously already got like way more than that, so it's not going to be anything that we're working on immediately. We probably won't even work on it at all. Like, we're, I think, gathering enough rune wood that, yeah, it's fine. And soon we'll be able to domesticate the runewood trees, which will be very nice. I'm really happy with the pace that we're going with this playthrough. We're on day 65, and we've gotten a lot of research done already. Not only that, our base, like, we've got some really, like, good stuff set up, like this Mage's Tower, the common room. We've got bedrooms. We've got a private dining room, which is pretty good. We're just really waiting on a few little odds and ends, like the fancy beds to make fancy bedrooms. And then down here, the large stained glass windows, which I guess in the interim, we can go ahead and make some more frost glass. Like, it can't hurt. I'm going to go ahead and up this to 100. And our ice flowers, I'm going to move these to priority 4 so that we get those done faster. Also, let's summon some more students. I'm going to go ahead and do nature 1 just so that they're able to do some tending of all of our many plants. All right, welcome Octavia and Presley, our new level 1 Nature 1 students. We've also got June here, who I was thinking that we were going to hire. They've got a little bit of speed, 20 speed just from being a wolfkin, and then this trial will give them 2 more speed, so that's a little faster than our current Earth Mage. Also, they'll get this move faster indoors buff, which is pretty awesome if they defeat a 2-skull or higher enemy party solo, which they should definitely be able to do, especially if we load them up with some potions. Other than that, they need to overcome the burrower larva, which is a 2-skull fight, so we can do that at the same time. They can just fight the burrower larva by themselves. And we'll make sure that they do it while rested, and then they can just knock out all 3 of these at once. So that'll be perfect. I would not mind doing some more battles in the Underschool today either. I think that we've kind of neglected that a little bit, and it would be nice to unlock the because there's more than one oraculum. I really don't know how to say this. I was watching the video where I went over this in detail as I was editing it, and I was like, wait, that doesn't actually say orichalcum. It says something different, and this is a word I've never seen before. Oraculum? I'm guessing that's how you say it. Anyways, there's more than one of these down here. We've only unlocked one so far, so it would be nice to unlock the other one. And maybe give June that buff. Maybe it'll be a speed one. As far as I know, that the buffs are random, but it's always going to be a base stat, like health, mana, power, speed. I don't think death saves are things, so it's one of these four. The other thing we can start doing is, let's look and see what we actually need to do to make these bed chambers. So we're going to need one door, one canopy bed, 60 or more luxury, private, skewed, and elevated. So private, skewed, and elevated. That is not the easiest thing to achieve, but it is if you've watched my rooms video. So I'm thinking what we're going to do is set this up over here to where we have private, skewed, and elevated. So we are probably going to bleed into this building over here, and that's fine. Give me 1 second to work out the details here. I guess the other thing we can do is bleed into this building right here, because on this side we just have bedrooms, and we're basically going to replace those bedrooms. Okay. I'm going to start this, and we'll see where this goes. So this wall here, like, this room isn't actually being used for anything, so I'm just kind of, like, putting this here as a placeholder. But this is where the bedroom is going to start, essentially. And we're going to have one bedroom here, and then we're going to have our ladder going up here, and then one bedroom on the other side. So these need to be private, skewed, and elevated. So what I'm going to have to do, I screwed this up already. That's okay. We can fix it. All right, we're going to, instead of having this just be a solid room down here, we're going to have to place some support beams. There we go. Need one there, need one there. Oops, need to cancel this. And build copy, there we go. All right, so basically what I've got is down here is just going to be so that we can go up, okay? Speaking of, we need a little bit of lighting in here just so that we don't spawn any nasties, because I am not all about that. I'm just going to go ahead and throw some braziers in here as well. All right. I don't know if this is going to work exactly. I think it will. The fact that we need skewed kind of messes this up a little bit. That's annoying. But private and elevated, that shouldn't be bad. Why are you stuck? Can y'all not get down? I don't understand why you're stuck. Is this... Okay, you know what? Let's just demolish this and see what happens. Oh, it's because we're missing a ladder there. That's weird. Alright, ladder and floor. We'll increase the priority on these so that these guys can get out, because they're not going to be happy campers sleeping on the floor. I can't reach the... No matter what I do, I can't increase the priority on that ladder. There we go, finally. Okay. And I do think that one thing I'm going to do here is demolish these, just so that we can build this support column. Another thing I would like to do is increase the amount of stone that we're producing here, because we're going to need a lot of stone for this project. Let's look at our resources real quick. So we've got a decent amount of wood. We definitely need stone. We are going to be using a lot of wood as well, so I'm going to go ahead and just cut all these trees that we see. We've got the wood cutters. I'm actually going to increase... Oh, no! I did not notice that. I hope that wasn't going on for too long. So we've got a event up in the... Oh, whoops. Forgot to click fill mana. This is our common room here, and we've got... It's not able to be used because there's a battle happening there. Oh no, I did not notice this, but we've got an event happening right now, Bane of the Wolfkin, where Wolfkin can only cast damaging spells. So that means these two Strigoi have an action before us, and if they both target Cora, she's gonna die. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna move her. Moving is a bonus action, so she can do this and then cast her spell as well. And in the back row, we've got... Persephone, who is our Vivified, who has a lot more HP, so there we go. And then we can just smash this one. That way we can ensure that Cora doesn't die. Alright. Now let's get our Fireball on. Well, not Fireball, but whatever that was. Flame Lash. I am going to use just a regular old Fireball here, because I'm hoping for a crit, and it does happen. So that one's down, that's good. Earth armor, of course. Alright, so Cora can go ahead and swap with Persephone again, and now she can smash. Since Sabine has Earth armor on, she's going to be taking the hits, so we don't have to worry about any funny business with Cora getting hit instead, who, again, can't use her Earth armor because of this Bane of the Wolfkin, which prevents her from using anything that's not direct damage. Hit another Flame Lash here, and we're almost done. Alright, that wasn't too bad. We did take a little bit of damage, so that's unfortunate, but what can you do? Can't win them all. Oh. We need to, I think, deconstruct one more. Oh no, he's doing that now. Never mind. I will go ahead and build this floor, though. Just so that our ghost can escape this room. Alright, so here's how we're doing this. So these rooms have to be skewed. So I built a floor just off of this piece right here, and then 4 walls above it. And then we're going to have floor above that. There we go. This should be perfect. So this will make the room skewed. Let's double check here. Private, skewed, elevated. So it's elevated because this isn't considered a room below it, and we did that intentionally. It's skewed because we've got this little cutout that makes the room skewed. So that this side of the wall is a different height than the other side. It's private because there's only one entrance, so we will just need to make 1 door, which we've done already, 1 canopy bed, which we are researching, and 60 or more luxury, and 3 large windows. So the next thing we need to research is the large windows, because that is also going to double as our luxury. Yep, elevated, towered, lofted, skewed, private. everything we need. And then some. So, for the next little bit, okay, so this, you can't reach over here because this is actually a wall. I need to swap this piece to a floor, and then they can walk on this. I do wish they'd kind of change that a bit, because it feels a little silly. Oh, and we need to make... Wait. Private skewed elevated, yeah. So this piece right here... we're just going to leave this open, basically. We can do that by adding columns. And I'm actually going to put in just, like, 2 candelabras just to make sure that we don't get any void shrooms in here while we're waiting on research. In fact, let's... Wait, we've got an unreachable... Oh, that's fine. Research-wise, we are almost done here. I guess one thing we could do is build a second arcane secretary. That probably would not be a bad idea. This room is very busy. This would give me, like, claustrophobia if I was in it. I mean, a lot of the rooms that I build would give me claustrophobia if I was in them. Like, can you imagine? I mean, this is set up pretty well. I don't know. It's still just, like, getting from chest to chest and be like, oops, excuse me, sorry. Alright, our first research is done. That's for the canopy bed. Now let's swap to this over here, the large stained glass window. And to recap about the large stained glass window, it's going to give us 25 luxury, and it's going to count as a large window, so we're going to need 3 of them, which is going to be more than enough luxury to meet the requirements for the best bedroom in the game. To build this, we're going to need sculpt stone, 18 of them, and 5 frost glass. So, again, we increased our frost glass production. I actually haven't seen any more frost glass being produced, though, so... Okay, he's making some now. Alright, need to get on that, kids. I guess we could... Okay, June is done training. Octavia and Presley are done as well, so let's go ahead and graduate Octavia and Presley. We'll hire some new Nature 1 students. Let's see if June... Let's see how she's doing. Okay, so she needs to sleep, I believe, to get this. Yeah. So let's put June on a sleep schedule real quick. Alright, June. Get a good nappy nap in. And then she's going to need to defeat a 2 skull or higher enemy party solo. She also needs to defeat the burrower larva. And she needs to defeat a 1 skull or higher party while rested. So, essentially what we're going to do is get her rested, which she is right now. We're going to give her a little more time just to get to full, really. And then we're going to have her fight the burrower larva, and she'll be able to get all 3 of those trials done in one go. I'm definitely going to load her up with some potions, though, because I want her to succeed. I believe in her. Alright, that should be enough rest. So we're going to go over here to the burrower larva rematch effigy. And... June. There we go. What I'm thinking is an Earth Guardian potion for sure. We only have 3 of those. We're going to need to start making some more soon. A hastening potion sounds wonderful. Maybe a greater recharging potion. We'll give her 2 of those. She might be in this battle for a bit. And you know what? A potion of strength can't hurt. I'm going to give her a greater rejuvenation as well, because if she does take some damage, that's going to really lower her damage potential, so we need to be able to heal her in case that happens. So let's do this. Oh, Wolf can perform worse in battle. Actually, cancel. We need this to end. Because while this is happening, she can still only cast direct damage spells, which is going to be a problem if she needs to increase her earth armor. So, yeah. Let's just wait a minute. And in the meantime, let's summon some students. Looking at our scrolls, we've got quite a few adept scrolls now, which are what we get from graduating tier 1 wands. Arcane scrolls are what we get from battle. We got 49 of those. That's not a ton, but we'll keep getting more as we go. Savant scrolls are what we get from graduating tier 2 wands, and we've got 42 of those. So that's pretty good. We could definitely use some more, though. That's only about 2 students, 2 good students. So I did hire one Nature 1 wand. Let's go ahead and hire a Nature 2 wand this time. Start diversifying our student base, our student body. And I'm going to go ahead and switch June back to, like, the normal schedule. And once this wolf can perform worse in battle is over, we'll have her go back to the sleeping schedule so that she gets rested and can complete those things that I discussed. Ooh, there's a bunch of ice flower over here. We'll take that. Some Croa to kill as well. We don't have the smoke stick for repelling the fog. That's kind of problematic. I'm going to go ahead and pause the ash parchment for now while we increase our smoke stick supply, because we're going to need to push back the fog soon, and we need smoke stick for that, so... I guess we can also just, like, hire another nature student. That wouldn't be the worst idea ever. Just do another nature too. And you know what? I'm actually going to increase the amount of time that the students are working, so that we get all of our plants tended. I think that'll be a really good, a really positive benefit, considering we're so low on so many plant things. Plant parts. Oh, that's literally what they're called, plant parts. Oops. Susan. Alright, you know what? Let's just summon 6 of them. Why not? Can't hurt. Oh, we don't have any Nature 2 wands. That's fine. We can do an Earth 2. Oh, we got 3 Shattered in a row. That's interesting. Shattered Nature is actually really good. Let's see what we got here. Can't be fearful. That's useless. Dark skill. That's useless. Earth skill. Nature. Oh, 1 nature skill. That's good. Not the best. Susan, what about you? Assembles faster. Boosted power, boosted HP. Boosted speed, power, HP. Earth skill. And boosted mana. I don't know. We've got Tabitha, who's an Earth 2 student. Boosted HP and mana, boosted power and HP, boosted nature skill and conviction. That one's not very good. And how about we summon... I mean, we've got more Earth wands, so let's just summon an Earth 2. Also, since we already researched the canopy bed, let's go ahead and build one so you can see how beautiful it is. Our canopy bed takes rune wood and fibrous textiles. We thankfully have 10 fibrous textiles right now. We're gonna need more, though. I guess I can increase this to like 50. I don't think that's gonna be a... Well, 10 wormweed pod. We should probably start growing some more wormweed. I don't think we have enough for this. At least not in the long term. Well, 1 more. That should be good. You get a lot of wormweed pods from each wormweed plant. You get 12 to 15 per harvest, so that's pretty good, I'd say. Alright, our last student that we summoned, Uriel, is a Shattered Earth Wand. Bruise faster, power and speed, Earth skill, permanently increased conviction, and gains conviction. Honestly, none of these students are like the greatest. I might hire, I think it was Ryan. He's got +1 Earth skill cap as an Earth student. That's pretty good, I guess. That's the only reason I would hire him, though. And what's his base speed? It's only 15. Excuse me, 0. I don't know. Wait, this is nature. Why am I... He's got +1 nature skill. That was the reason that I was going to hire him. Sorry, I was thinking he was Earth. Getting confused. Yeah, we might not. Let's see our current nature crew. Oh, we only have Robert right now. Who's oh, no. Can't beat this. I mean, for nature crew, for nature mages, they're going out to, like, the furthest parts of the map to harvest trees and stuff. Like, outdoor movement speed is key. Yeah, we're just going to keep the one we got. All right, June, though. Okay, our debuff for Wolfkins is gone in battle, so I'm going to go ahead and swap June back to the sleeping schedule, and once she is fully rested... There you are, June. Once she's fully rested, we'll go ahead and take her to defeat the burrower larva. And then I'm thinking once she's a full-blown staff member, we can go ahead and start doing some underschool battles. I think that'll be good. I'm not sure why they're not doing these tasks over here. I don't understand. Like, we've got... Let's look at pathing. They can get up there. They just need to replace these with floor, but they're just, like, not doing it. Maybe if I, like, cancel them and redo it? Is that what I need to do? Can I force him to do it? Needs supporting structure. Okay. Can't reach. What if we just do it like this? Okay. Okay, that was weird. But it seems to be okay now. I think the rest will work. Okay, so we actually can do Superior Repel Fog now. It's just going to cost some Wormweed Pods and some Viscera. So, let's get to it. And we're just waiting on June. Oh, she's fully slept. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do this Burrower battle. Give her that Earth Guardian potion. Give her a Hastening potion. Potion of Strength can't hurt. We'll give her a Greater Rejuvenation and 2 Greater Recharging. And we'll call that good. Just making sure she's still rested, and it looks like she's going to be when she gets here. Perfect. Alright. The Burrower Larva. So let's start with a Hastening Potion. That's going to give her 2 rounds, or 2 turns this round. And we will use a Smash. Nah, let's do Earth Armor. We're going to play it safe. Okay, so the Burrower Larva is going to do 40 damage. And then 30 damage he has a chance to do as well. So we've got more than enough armor for that. So let's just smash this boy. I guess we could use the Potion of Strength. That couldn't hurt. Ooh, 120 damage. Oh my goodness. June, you're a beast. Well, we're defeating him in round 2. That was... Guess we didn't need all those potions after all. But better safe than sorry. That's the way that I play this game. That's the way that I play every game. Alright, so... June just finished all of her trials. You go, June. That means that we can go ahead and retire one of our Earth Mages. That can either be Cora or Sabine. So Cora, I'm not sure which one to retire. So Cora has 20 speed, but she's also lost one of her death saves. Sabine doesn't have any speed, but she's got all of her death saves, so this is tough. Let's look at their other trials. Recreation fills twice as fast, better teaching, and 1 to nature skill. Gains conviction when in bedroom or dormitory. You're not going to be in a bedroom for much longer. Boosted HP and power. Oh, also we can take June off of this. Boosted HP and power. Teaches twice as class in a basic classroom, but we're not using a basic classroom. And permanently increased conviction. But it's only like 2.5, I think. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, 2.5 conviction for that. So that's like nothing. Sorry, Sabine. It's time for you to go. Thankfully, I think we can retire her emeritus. Yep, we can. So we'll go ahead and get June in here as well, since... And Titus. Okay. This looks good. We'll be getting 26 Savant Scrolls from this, so that's just wonderful. Unreachable object. Oh, that's fine. We can go ahead and start continuing our layers up here. Oh, I've already built that one. Okay. And I guess we're going to need one on this side too. So we can do something like this. I'm not going to connect it just yet because we will need to make some changes. I mean, these are bedrooms over here and they're not going to be there forever. All right, now we can do some walls. These need to be 8 high. And I think we did 4 last time. That was 6 actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then we can do a floor right here. And then... There we go. Alright, that looks good. How's our research coming along? Oh, we are, like, nearly done. Love that for us. There we go. Wait, that wasn't it. Sorry. Uriel completed something. Sleeping focuser. Wow. Oh, and now we can hire June on as well, now that we retired one. June! Yay! Join us. I didn't really look at what we pushed out the fog. Just going ahead and getting some of these runewood trees. I guess we can make these 4s. And those are all just... There's no crystals that give us luxury items, so I'm not bothering with them. Yay! Alright, we've got June now. So let's go ahead and give June a schedule. Alright, June... sorry, not a schedule. We need to update her priorities. Alright. Okay, I think that's good. I'm gonna go ahead and increase the priority on the Arcane Secretary. I want to get this research done, and they're doing stuff that's not research, so... need to cut that out. Alright, see, it doesn't take long once we get somebody in there doing it. Alright, so we've got our large stained glass windows. We can now make our beautiful bedrooms. what do we want to get next? So I guess we could get runewood to start domesticating runewood. That would be really positive for us. We could finally get this over here to make sculpt stone. That's the play. We need to get that sculpt stone being made. And with that, let's go ahead and start building some of these large stained glass windows. I didn't really think about this, but these brooms don't need to be lofted, so I could actually condense these a little bit. We just need private, skewed, and elevated. So maybe I started a little strong on this. Let's go ahead and make a few adjustments. Okay, there we go. This is better. This should still be skewed. It looks a little funny. We just got this one single space of cutout, but that will make this wall on the right-hand side a different height than the wall on the left-hand side. So, and the difference is more than 3, so that's good. What did we need? Private, skewed, elevated. Yep. Private, skewed, and elevated. And it's towered, which we don't need, but you know what? Let's take it. No, it's not towered anymore, but that's fine. We don't need it. Alright. I'm super happy with this. This makes us able to like build even more of these in the space that we have. So, first off, access-wise, we just want staff in these. So I'm going to build a copy with the same settings. Actually, we don't really have space for that. Get rid of that. Let's do a little bit more renovating here. We can go ahead and demolish... Oops, not that, not that. Cancel, cancel. Demolish this wall here. Alright. We don't need either of these. Just gonna go ahead and demolish them too. Alright, we'll let them finish this room, and then go from there. Alright, so already this is considered a private quarters, which is a better bedroom than what we have. So our 2 mages that are in here, which is Cora and Robert, I'm going to go ahead and assign Robert over here. Oh, they're both Wolfkin, so I guess it doesn't matter really. Cora, you're assigned to this bed now. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and build a second canopy bed over here. And, you know, we can probably just finish this roof here. And it's still going to be elevated, skewed, and private. So, and it shouldn't mess with anything else. There is a doorway right here, which we will get rid of. Actually, I think we can just go ahead and do that right now. And we can demolish all this. So that this room doesn't get any... we had like a little teeny tiny room right there, which we do not need. Alright, elevated private. Oops, this is not considered lofted yet. Or, not lofted, skewed. That's fine. Not a big deal. Right. Build copy with settings. Let me just double check here. Whoops, wrong one. You know, I made this... How tall is this? Oh my gosh, I'm struggling here. Okay, the inside is 6 blocks high. So that's 6 blocks, so I need the floor on top. There we go. Alright, let's build our stained glass windows. 1, 2, and 3. Yep, we could have even made this one shorter. Whoops. Oh well. It looks nice, right? I think so. You know what? Maybe this one will make one shorter. There we go. Alright, so we can see here that this is a bedchamber now, plus 25 conviction for sleepers. Wow. So our Cora is assigned here. Let's go ahead and look at her conviction. She... Oh, because it was a private quarters when she slept, so it was only 15. But now that all 3 windows are built, it is considered a bedchamber. So regardless, she's got a ton of conviction. This is kind of like overkill for tier 2 wands, but I want our folks that are living here to be happy and healthy and have the nicest freaking bedrooms in the entire game. So yes, please. Oh, there's a chest smasher. Let's kill it. Does anybody need a battle with a tier 2? Defeat a 2-skull party while full. That's wonderful. So Susan can join us. Uriel can join us. And Ryan can join us. Susan, Ryan, Uriel. And let's just go ahead and throw June in there too. Can't hurt. Alright. Let's throw that earth armor on. And get to smashing. Probably should have done that surging strength at the beginning, but oh well. Didn't matter. Would have made the fight a little faster, though. Whoa. My game does this a lot, where it just, like, randomly moves the camera to some far-off spot. Alright, so Tabitha needs to destroy 3 objects and cast while rested. We'll let her get the casting, and then we'll have her destroy some stuff. Susan... we weren't hiring any of these, so honestly, Susan, you can just go. Gwendra can just go. Tabitha, we'll go ahead and let Tabitha finish these, because then we can graduate her with honors. So Quentin, Susan, Ryan, very shortly, I'm sure we'll be able to graduate. Yeah. We'll just wait till Ryan can graduate, and then we'll... Maybe Uriel, too. She's got to be close. Yeah, she is. So we'll graduate these 4. Gwendra, Ryan, Susan, and Uriel together. And once Tabitha is done with her... Oh, I guess I need to put her on the not fully trained schedule. Tabitha. Yeah, so the problem was Tabitha needs to cast at the casting stone. But since she's fully trained, she automatically went to this fully trained schedule where they don't go to the casting stone at all. So, she should be good now. You know what? I'll just go ahead and... Oh, never mind. Yeah, she'll be rested when it's time to, I guess we should put a chest with slop up here since... where is chest storage? Since all of our refining beasts are up here. Looking at research... Oh, that got done a long time ago, I'm sure. Wow, I just totally spaced out. So, next step in our research journey, I am kind of thinking we get some flasks set up, maybe. The other option over here is we could get this Kindly Mage's Grave, which is going to make our staff happier. We could also start getting... Wait. We need to get Ignium. I'm so sorry. I completely forgot about this. This magic support is a wonderful building that makes building in the late game, like, amazing. And it makes your school really feel magical. So we're going to go down this path now to be able to craft Ignium, huge windows, and then the magic support. Huge windows we're not going to use. I just don't see the point. I mean, there is a point. It uses less frost glass than these windows, but... Come on, let's actually build these, please. That would be wonderful. Oops. Nope, that's not right. Cancel, cancel. Okay, we need a wall here, first off. Wall. We need a door. We need the bed, which we can't really make yet. It'll be too cramped in there. We need a wall torch in here. And then we can build 2 windows to start with. Alright, there we go. So this is going to be a private quarters here, so we can go ahead and unassign Robert. Get him over here. And with that, we can go ahead and demolish this room and fix it up exactly how we want to. So I'm like literally just gonna demolish. Just demolish it all. Okay, this is looking pretty good so far. Well, okay, so another thing that I wanted to do was more exploration in the Underschool, and we haven't done that like at all. I've been recording for like an hour and a half already, so let's go ahead and do some. We've got some really crazy strong folks, so let's use them. We use Cora and June, our speedy earth mages, and then our 2 fire mages in the back row. We're going to fill our mana before, and we're just going to enter this entire area here and clear it out as quickly as we can. The fog is advancing. Oh, we're good. Alright, this shouldn't be bad at all. Fortunately, we did take a little bit of damage, but sometimes that's just the way it goes. It was just Persephone. Thankfully, Vigo has the armor just innately from being shattered, so not too bad, honestly. Alright, first battle is down. We got an Earth Wand level 2, that's nice. We're just gonna keep going. Not gonna bother with any potions, I think we're good. I'm also gonna move this ward up to level 5 so that we keep this cleared. And we could make a mana lantern in here. I think that would be a good idea. Speed up the mana process for our folks. Alright, there's no AoE in this one, thankfully. Alright, I'm just gonna throw a fireball at this one because this flame... Oh, well, I screwed that up. I thought the flame launch was gonna do enough damage to defeat it, but it didn't. June still has 60 armor, Core has 85, so we are definitely good. Get rid of the Belcher first. I think they do a little more... Nope, they do less damage, but it's got less health, so... Flame Lash over here. Oops. There we go. Alright, second battle down. Just restore some mana and then keep going. Gonna up this to a 5 as well. Maybe build a second one too. That can't hurt. Actually, I don't think we should. Having the one will be enough. I am gonna have Quendra come down here and refill this mana lantern though. more AoE damage, unfortunately. But this guy has low HP, so it'll die pretty quickly. Nice. Okay, one down. There we go. Nature 1, level 2, and we'll go ahead and... I think this might be the last one. There might be one more. I'm looking up here. It looks like there was 5 chambers, and we've done 1, 2, 3. Wait, we've only done 3? Okay, there might be 2 more. Guess we'll see. I'm gonna have Gwendra refill this mana lantern though. Okay. 4 enemies this time, but still nothing too crazy. These furry mites are gonna do attacks all enemies. They only do 10 damage though, so it's not too bad. Persephone back here is the only one that's taking damage, and they're at 170 HP, so I think we're good. Oh, I didn't think about that, though. The Lantern Keeper does buff its allies to give plus 10 power, so this one actually did 30 damage to everybody. That's okay, though. We should be good. Just gonna go ahead and take these mites out first chance I get. We'll hope for the crit. And we got it. Alright, some smashing going on up here. And we're down to 1. Wonderful. Okay, there is one more. Let's go ahead and do it. Hopefully they go to this mana lantern right here. Yes, wonderful. Have her go ahead and refill this one too. Right, all single target, so we should be good to go with this. Oops, I guess we want Earth Armor on you too. Alrighty, let's see what we've unlocked. Ooh, it is an Oraculum of Mana. So this is going to give a student plus 50 mana. That's good, I guess. That'll be really good for our Fire 3 mages. Honestly, our team is still, like, very healthy, so I kind of want to just... We're on a roll with battles. Let's just keep doing it. Alright, so... Ooh, we got 2 AoE enemies. That's unfortunate. I think after this one, I will let Persephone go ahead and heal, because it would be a travesty if they died, because we just did, you know, 10 battles back to back. Alright, we'll start with that one. And then Vigo can destroy this Fernling. And smashing time. Alright, some Void Cap and Fibrous Textile, how wonderful. There's another Underschool ward here, so we'll need to keep this. Wait, why is no recreation scheduled? Oh, they're probably hungry, yeah. Whoops, I did keep them busy for a while. Okay, so... kind of not good. It's a thunderstorm right now, so... we might have issues with this being unroofed. I mean, we're already having issues because the water is running down and it's reducing the durability of everything. I mean, it's really just this bed, so it's not a big deal. The windows seem fine. So we've got Titus and Vigo assigned in this room. We can go ahead and put... let's just do Titus over here. can harvest that. It's just so nobody else gets that debuff. Persephone is already at 180 HP. That's wonderful. Oh, and we can go ahead and take Tabitha off the schedule. She just needs to destroy a few objects now. So I'll just have her destroy, like, this Gutberry. I can't destroy that. Guess you can just destroy this Crow Nest. And how about this Spore Cap? Great. Oh, Malicious Invasion. I totally did not notice this. Just go ahead and send these guys in. The Dream Team. Oh, they're like stuck over there. Wow, that wasn't good. Hope that hasn't been happening for long. Oh, and you've got no mana. You do have some mana, so that's good. Alright, that wasn't too bad. How's the destroying going, Tabitha? Oh, you're almost done. Alright, so now Tabitha can graduate with honors, so let's go ahead and do that. And Titus will be the one to do the honors. Alright, y'all. I screwed up, and I played for some time without recording, so I loaded my last save, which is shortly after the last bit of recording that I had, so you're going to see a bit of a jump between day 74 and 75, but overall, we finished most of this little wing over here, and that's about it. I've just kind of been scrolling around the base ever since, and I don't know if there's anything else I really want to do today. I think this episode's about over. But I did want to take a minute and just say thank you all for your support, and I apologize for not releasing more Mind Over Magic content recently. I have been absolutely addicted to Pal World, and yeah, it's basically taken over my life. So I hope that if that game looks interesting to you, that you'll give it a shot, because it is really good. There's a lot of hate for the game out there I've seen, and I do think that some of it is maybe a little bit, I don't know, like it does look a little too similar to some other monster catcher games. I see that, but at the same time, I'm like, what companies don't take, you know, ideas from other companies? Like, there are basically no original ideas nowadays. It seems like I mean, that's I'm loving the game if you give it a try, and if you like survival crafting or monster tamers or anything like that, give it a try, because it's really good. But yeah, I'm gonna be back with more Mind Over Magic content later this week as well, or I guess this week's almost over, so probably this weekend. But yeah, I'm glad I'm getting back in the swing of things with Mind Over Magic, because I love this game. It's a nice, chill experience, you know, just build a school. Honestly, sometimes a few minutes will go by and I don't do anything, and I just let my mages do their thing, and I like that. If you want to give Power World a try, you know, I do have some videos out there about it. You can go ahead and watch them and see if it interests you. All right, so our research just got done, and I think our next research, I think we should just go down this path and get our Earth Tier 3 one. That would be beneficial. So we're gonna go ahead and set that up, and I think that's gonna do it for today's episode. So thanks for watching, y'all, and I will be back with more Mind Over Magic content soon. Bye.